Right, so today I actually thought of doing a really useful video of just to show you guys how do you actually assemble the full kit for the Edelkrone SLIDERONE version 2 with the tilt kit. So, because I did find it quite difficult, I actually based, believe it or not, I actually based my assembly based on the product video that I actually saw, and it wasn't the real tutorial which I actually saw, because I found it quite difficult to find where that video was. So instead I actually saw a diagram in their website, and I ended up just basing it on what I saw in the diagram, and voila, it worked. So let's get straight into assembling the unit as a whole with both of the heads together to make it do a pan and a tilt sort of combination. So the first thing that you got to do is first start assembling the head 1 unit here onto the version 2 slider. So I usually do that first. I'm not going to hard at all. Once it stops, that's fine. I don't tighten it a lot harder than that. So the next part is that you've got to assemble the arm. So the arm goes on the side of the unit itself. So over here, if you look, there's a big hole and there's a small hole. So you've got to align this big hole with this small hole here. So what you do is you put it like that, right? And you start screwing it in carefully just to make sure that the threads are aligned. So now that one's gone in, right? So it's already in. Now the same process as well is you've got to find where the big hole is and where the small hole is and align it to this part. So it's like this. Yeah, so align it together. And it's quite simple actually, so that's a big bonus. Alright, so now as you can see, I'm just going to tighten it a bit. Tighten this one too. They've already been assembled, see? It's quite easy, right? And now, for the final part of assembling the arm, actually I won't do this part first because I think I need some stability. So I actually bought this. This is the stand one. So this one will actually help this slide combination to be able to stand, and it won't sort of like fall over. So I'm just gonna put this on. Show you anyway, man. Screw it. Yeah. That's gonna up. Hold up. And open up. Hold up. And right now. Okay, so now at least when I assemble that part, it's not gonna be falling over. And because we're just going to test it, I'm going to put a battery inside anyway. And I'm going to put another battery in here too. Alright. Just in, everything's in. So now the final part is the other arm. So the other arm goes like this. Alright. So all you got to do is just align it with this part here. Depending on how tall or how short your camera is, it should work just fine. And that's basically it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test and see whether everything's working fine. So I'm just gonna go into the Edelkrone app here, and I'm gonna do a smart pairing, press start. Should hopefully detect everything. Yes, it does. And just for testing purposes, just to see everything works fine, I'm gonna test it. So as you can see, I am tilting the head up and I'm tilting the head down, and I'm gonna do a bit of a pan too, just to see whether the pan's working. It works fine, and I'm just gonna do the slide. So the slide works fine as well. So yeah, that's basically how you assemble the tilt kit from Edelkrone. So it's really simple, but I have to be honest, I didn't really find that tutorial video that they were talking about, so instead I just based it on the diagram that I actually saw on their product page. So yeah, that was good enough for me to actually use as a guideline. So anyway, I hope this video is useful for you guys, and yeah, I'm enjoying this Edelkrone and I can't wait to start making a review about it. So far it's pretty positive. Right, see you guys in the next video, I guess. Don't forget to like or subscribe if you actually found this video helpful. Thanks guys, see you guys in the next video then.